Morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are hearing my voice or seeing my face. Pajama Gramma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you're being exposed to Pajama Gramma. In my curlers today, hot rollers, means I'm going to visit my amazing 99-year-old grandma today. What are you doing? What are you doing today that's exciting and fun? I'm going to go a little deep for Pajama Gramma today because I was sitting here thinking of, well, what is the question I have today? What am I wondering today? And it was one of those days where it's daylight savings time. Don't even get me started on daylight savings time. And if anyone ever thinks that time isn't made up, just say daylight savings time. And you'll know that time, like a whole lot of other things that we think are real and that we let dictate how we feel about things in our life, are just made up. And if they're made up, then we can decide how we're going to interpret them so that we interpret them and make them work in our favor. Time is one of those things too. I control time. I don't let time control me. I choose how I'm going to spend my time. That's how I control time. So, now what I want to talk about today. Today I want to talk about attention. What are you giving your attention to? And since I woke up kind of and annoyed that it was daylight savings time today, because my alarm didn't go off, I told Alexa to wake me up, and she didn't wake me up. I think she was confused by the time change. Not sure. Or it could be that I forgot to tell her to wake me up, because every once in a blue moon, I do forget to tell her to wake me up. So anyway, being a little off today, I decided instead of just asking a question about attention and what are you paying attention to, I would pull from a deck of cards called the Well-Being Cards, The Teachings of Abraham by Esther and Jerry Hicks, a card, because I like to pull cards sometimes. Sometimes when I wake up in a different frame of mind, I want to just do something to change the course of the trajectory of my day. And I want to make sure that I'm always feeling good. So I love these card decks because they're quicker and easier to read than a book with my magnifying glass. And they just give me a positive message to start out my day, especially card decks that are called well-being, right? Well-being cards, wouldn't you expect them to be all about feeling good and well-being? So I pulled today's. I'm going to show it to you. It's very cute, very pretty. I love them too because the graphics on them are fun and the messages are always something that we can relate to. Maybe when we first read them, we can't relate to them, but if we think about it throughout the day, for sure we can. I actually have been known to carry these with me throughout my day, and actually I've been doing it for a lot of years since these card decks first came out. I think my first card deck box was from Louise Hay, probably You Can Heal Your Life or something. I don't remember, but I know it was the first deck of cards I ever bought was a Louise Hay product. At the bookstore, Barnes & Noble, I remember looking up and down that aisle and saying, hey, card decks, these look cool. And I bought them and I took them home and I fell in love with them because they are so easy to incorporate into my life. So I carry these with me. I've been carrying them with me for a lot of years. You're like, get to the message already. All right, so let's read it. It says, handy dandy magnifying glass, whatever I give attention to, wanted or unwanted, I am creating. That's awesome if you're thinking about something you want. Not so awesome if you're thinking about stuff that you don't want. And how many of us spend the majority of our day thinking about things we don't want? Guilty. But the trick, the rub, whenever you're feeling off or bad about anything, is to focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. So let's read the back of the card because there's always a message that details out a little more information on the back of the card. Magnifying glass. You were born with a magnificent guidance system, an emotional guidance system. Those are your feelings. That's your gut, your instinct. Everybody's got one. A lot of us don't listen to it, but we've all got one and we all have the ability to tap into and listen to it. We just have to want to. So we're all born with a magnificent emotional guidance system that lets you know in every moment exactly what your vibrational content is, which is being matched by the law of attraction. So by tapping into and paying attention to what we're feeling at any given moment, we know exactly what we're putting out into the world. So if I'm feeling cranky and ornery, I'm putting cranky and ornery out into the world. If I'm feeling happy and energized and excited and curious, I'm putting happy and energized and excited and curious out into the world. I get to decide every moment of right now, what I am going to put out in the world. Because guess what? What we put out is what we get back. That's what the law of attraction means. It says, as it is your desire to feel good and your practice to choose good feeling thoughts, only good things will come to you. Well, how exciting is that? That means all I got to do is think good thoughts over and over and over again, and more good things will come to me. Now, do you believe this or not? That's the real rub. If you believe this, it will be true for you. If you think it's poppycock and you don't believe it, that'll be true for you too. So guess what? You get to choose. So I say, why not choose to feel good? So today, what are you going to pay attention to help you feel good? Me, I'm going to do a video in my hot rollers because they have this nice little spiky piece. A piece always falls out, but I want to look a little bit good for my grandmother because she teases me about my nails. So I don't want her teasing me. Well, she teases me about my hair sometimes too. So I try to fix it before I go see her. Amazing woman. If you have somebody that's older in your life, please spend time with them. Please pay attention to them. Please value them for all of the vast knowledge and wisdom that they can share with you, because they can sure shortcut your process in whatever it is that you want to do. And we all need love. We all need attention, and we all need attention. So what are you going to pay attention to do today? What are you going to pay attention to today? That's it. Go out, make it a fantastic day. And of course, I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye.